I would like, first of all, to introduce our three members who are unable to be with us today. And the best way, I think, to introduce them is to read a piece of their poetry, which will give you a good idea of who they are and where they come from. My first poem is written by Ellie Farrell, our host, and she has macular problems, and so this is something that helps her get by in her day, and it's called My Rooster. A ritually responsible rooster came into my life one day. He hopped on my wrist, gave his watch band a twist, and announced, "I'm here to stay." I know how it feels alone between meals, while the world is at work or at play. I am truly your friend. No, I don't pretend. I'll be with you night and day. Perhaps at night, with darkness around, quiet gets heavy when there is no sound. Just tickle my buttons, I'm by your side. I'll cockle and swell up with pride. Is it more laughter you want in your life? Forget your worries, problems, and strife. Set me your watch. I'll be ready for you. It's 3 a.m. I'll cockle-doodle-doo. I'll raise my voice to the best way I know, and we'll greet our day with a triumphant crow. If you laugh or smile, I'll feel good too. Let's get going. We have lots to do.
Ellie, take a bow.
Thank you.
And this is from Ellie's daughter, Diane Sampson. And Diane drives from Los Angeles area to be with us. And I think that's quite an honor for us as a group. I mean, I know she comes to see her mom, but she does love poetry, and this will show that. Called Ebbs and Flows of the Heart by Diane Sampson. As a tide ebbs and flows from sea to shore, my heart and mind dance a dynamic duet between profound happiness and deep sorrow. Waxing summer days brighten my spirit as full moons beckon me into the sea, illuminating the blessings of family beginnings, sons being born, innocent joys. Years pass, my moon begins to wane, the sky is dark and starless. Divorce scatters my family into the fog, leaves sad, disconnected hearts, grief. My beloved brother, in his moment of hopelessness, pulls the trigger, slamming the door of life irrevocably shut. A huge train moves slowly out of the Baja. A lone woman waves her white handkerchief until the train is out of sight. No way of knowing this is a final goodbye. I run through my neighborhood, peer into posh mansions behind iron gates, wonder who sits around those dinner tables, a hint of aloneness and loss, yet profound joys of aliveness and health. Arrival at Port Doom headlands, I find a sacred spot. My heart opens as I reflect on life's beginnings and life's endings. The huge blue-gray sea gentles my spirit. I am totally present in the ebb and flow of the human heart. And this last one is by our other friend who is on sabbatical, Ann Zwimmer. And Ann also has macular, and it's very difficult for her because she's a writer, and but it's her religion, her faith that keeps her going and gives her the strength to go ahead. And most of what Anne writes, other than her nursing books, are poetry and religious poetry. And this is called And It Is You. As a child, my life began, shy, speechless, feeling deeply. There seemed to be a pair of me. It was I, Lord, and it was you. As a teen, I dreamed of changing my world, and in my shyness, believed there was a pair of me. It was I, Lord, and it was you. As an adult, I stand before you no longer shy, nor speechless, because there is a pair of me. It is I, Lord, and it is you. This is from me. This is called My Hiding Place. I turn to you when I need to escape, clear clutter from my busy mind. You are my refuge, Lord, my hiding place. Please, let me stay. Let me lay my head upon your chest and rest until it's time to send me back, renewed, once more, refreshed. Not so many years ago, I saw a man who had no home resting underneath a tree. Not so many years ago, that man looked very much like me. I'm thankful for a kindly soul who touched my hand one winter day. Come, he whispered, stay with me. He raised me up and led the way. I followed, grateful for a bed, soup that let my stomach sleep. Blankets warmed my soul and head, the first I'd slept in many weeks. He washed my clothes while I bathed, and when I felt refreshed and new, his steady hand helped me shave and told the tale I'm telling you. I saw a man who had no home resting underneath a tree. Not so many years ago, that man looked very much like me. Holding on. Mom, I'm holding on to all the memories we shared, all the times I heard you speak to me, assuring me that life was wonderful, that you and the world loved me, and were waiting impatiently to hold me in your arms. How you cherished the feeling of me moving inside your tummy, stretching, growing, many times dancing to the beat of your heart, a beat I will always remember, lulling me to peaceful sleep. Angels tell me these memories will fade soon, that the things of this new world will take their place, in my mind and in my heart. I'm holding on to every time I felt your warm hand rub my restless body, and the time you danced the tango with Daddy and he held you really close and felt my foot press against his belly. He laughed so hard he tickled my foot. I was nearly ready to be born then, running out of room, hardly space enough to grow. Now I have lots of room, but I'm still holding on, not letting go until the angels tell me to.
Beautiful.